21-yard line. They run with a rookie. Here's Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Charles Johnson's stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. He knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school, played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
Mobile guy, made a nice play against the run.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offensive unit today, they're going to need depth.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention incredible aggressiveness going and getting the football.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go!
Now Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now the 5th-year man, this is Lance Dunbar. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
What kind of game are we going to have in store for us? I understand the call here if it's the final 2 minutes and you're losing. But this is the opening drive of the game. That is too big a chance for my blood. But give them credit. They got it to pay off.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. to throw. Complete to Gavin Escobar, the tight end. And a loose football. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, if you didn't know Ezekiel Elliott when he was at Ohio State, you know him by now in Week 10 in the NFL.
And not only do you know him, you have to talk about him being a potential MVP. And I know that sounds crazy, a rookie running back. But, boy, the way he has played and the numbers he's putting up, in addition to expanding his game, he had 2 catches in the last one for, 95 yards, a touchdown. One of them being 83 yards on the touchdown catch. He's doing everything for them. Carrying the load, I think he sets the tone in a big way for the Dallas offense.
Yeah, 2 more on the ground against the Steelers in the end zone, including the game winner. This will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Let's go. 38.
They'll set up to throw. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. To throw now on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Carolina coming out onto the field, and Cam Newton, maybe not his best game in Week 10, and they did lose, but he surpassed 20,000 passing yards in his career, fifth youngest ever to do that.
Absolutely impressive, and I think he passed D'Angelo Williams for the most rushing touchdowns in franchise history. He is something else. He's absolutely amazing at times, but he'd give it all back if they could have cashed in on that 20-play drive and made it a 3-score game against Kansas City.
And instead, they fell 20-17. They'll run. This is Jonathan Stewart. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Newton. And this one brought in by a man who missed all of last year, Kelvin Benjamin. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Stewart on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. At the end of one, it's a close game here early on. We're back to Uptown Charlotte after this timeout. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Newton turns and hands to Stewart. Uses the stiff arm. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. You know, last week, Charles, I asked you about this Dallas defense. What do you make of them? 8-1, so much hype about the offense. Let's turn it defensive.
And they're a defense that really doesn't care about who gets the credit. And I know that's one of those great cliches, but they don't have that superstar that everyone just latches onto, except maybe Sean Lee, their linebacker, who I think is a marvelous player, all over the field when he's out there. But also, in this game, as we return to the Pittsburgh area where he grew up, and grew up a Steelers fan, had to be very sweet for him to take away a victory.
Exactly. Get to 8-1. In motion left goes a tight end. Newton gives off to Stewart. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Have they come up with a nickname for just Jonathan Stewart? Remember when it was double trouble when he was running with D'Angelo Williams in Carolina? But boy, what a year he had in 2015.
Yeah, it was just 11 yards shy of 1,000, so close, but kind of stepped out of that shadow, didn't he?
Certainly did, and gave the Panthers a real identity running the ball.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try the air now with Newton. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. The intended target that time was Jonathan Stewart. And it's 3rd and 4.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball. And that didn't happen on that play.
Now it's Newton. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. Boy, fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
Red zone opportunity. The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is not going to find the end zone. He stopped up short, and this remains a 6-6 game. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
That's fielded in the end zone. Look at the spin. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the 11 on offense back onto the field for Dallas. And Ezekiel Elliott effusively praised his O-line after their Week 10 win. Said, bottom line, I'm running behind the best O-line in the league.
And he's right. And they invested in this offensive line. Travis Frederick, the center, was a Pro Bowl guy, a first-round pick. Tyron Smith, left tackle, first-round pick. Zach Martin, right guard, first-round pick. No accident, they're all Pro Bowlers and all pro players. But at left guard, Ronald Leary's playing awfully well, filling in for Lyle Collins, who many thought would be a first-round pick, and Doug Free is steady Eddie at right tackle. This unit is terrific, and when we talk about MVPs, these guys won't win it, but we should mention them.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man. It's Escobar. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
They come out here in the eye. The give is to Elliott. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Back now As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Yeah, thank you. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
Obviously a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Shift together here from the D-line. Back to throw now on first down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. They're going to look to throw. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
Let's go! Brand 38!
And the D looking like they may blitz.
Ohio! Black round! Come on, let's go!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They come out here in the eye. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Darryl Worley, the rookie, picked it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And the Panthers coming out now. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
He missed all of last year with a torn ACL and MCL, but it's so good to see Orlando Scandrick back on the field and making plays. Another interception for him.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They go back to the air here after the INT. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Here's Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So we have reached halftime here with not much. Yeah, that's perfect. 2, Davis, deep. Hey, I got to go. Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the 3rd quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The defense for the Cowboys getting set to go. All even, we are tied, so a blank slate. Throw away those first 2 quarters, so to speak.
Yeah, I love the way you put it because you do throw them away because it's a 0-0. But you also have a couple of lessons from the first half. What did you learn? What do you have to improve on? And then you get to start the second half and put it all into practice.
They'll try to take those halftime lessons and put them into practice indeed. Here we go. And the tight end Olsen, right side. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Ginn will come in motion right.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, Newton. His throw incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Newton. Caught on the left side by Ginn. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to the ground now with Stewart. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball. 2nd down following the run. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Now a 10th carry for Jonathan Stewart. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner. Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
3rd and long. It's Newton. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. The tight end Olsen in motion. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
False start, offense.
Now Graham Gano to try the Panther field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And Gano's kick is right through. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. So they get the field goal, but partner, that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
Then he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Panthers defense, they make their way back out there now. Here's Prescott. And His throw here's incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's second down. And Charles, I got to tell the story of our production meeting the other day. The guys were discussing MVP candidates, and you jumped in and said, hey, we need a collective MVP, the Dallas Cowboys O-line.
And I'm just glad the table supported me when I jumped up on it, because this Dallas offensive line fires me up. Travis Frederick at center, Ronald Leary at left guard, Zach Martin at right guard, Doug Free at right tackle, Tyron Smith at left tackle. They're as good as it is in the league. I think they're the best in the league, clearly. They should be in consideration for the MVP.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Gavin Escobar, his big tight end, was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
So the defense forces a 3-and-out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on 1st down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went 3rd and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. Now Jonathan Stewart getting set to go as he trots back out there. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case, I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard them over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
They go back to Stewart on 1st. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. Back to throw, Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They start on the ground with Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
3. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now Prescott. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a third down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. So we've got encroachment, and that's a free 5 yards.
Too easy for the offense. A bit of impatience by the defense on that one.
Encroachment defense. Still 2nd down.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down." They love being physical.
Another pistol look here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 21 that time. And that leads to a Dallas 1st down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. 1 man in the backfield, Elliott. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation,
Throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. They come out here in the eye. They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They fake the give. Newton. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered on the first step in their comeback attempt.
Extra point try by Bailey. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. On second down, they run with Stewart. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Cedric Thornton, the one that got him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
59 Mike. Check, 59.
Check 180, like 80. Come on now.
Hey, alert 3.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And the third down pass falls incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Andy Lee now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. He'll return it from the 6. And he's out of bounds up past the 15-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll look to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So 3rd and 20, defense in the nickel.
Surprised they didn't go with 6 DBs, the dime look.
Back to throw. Escobar with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 9 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Come on, let's go. 38.
They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Prescott. And this one complete to Winton over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. And this one is right through. And this game is tied again here in the 3rd. Well, 4 quarters wasn't enough, my friend, and it turns out overtime is not enough. There's no PKs in America. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. Fozzie Whitaker now on the return. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Carolina getting set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The busy night continuing for Stewart. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice gain.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And a cut to, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were
it.